Let's see. Next episode of the Jug. Have any of you guys ever gave birth to a thought? And ever thought like, oh yeah, like you gave birth to this thought. It might be the same as the child you might have later on in life, or maybe the one you're having right now. And have you ever sat there and just been like, wow, that thought really just maybe got me through a few months of practice, or maybe a few times you were sitting at your desk just kind of solving something. And then it's like, have you ever thought of maybe with that thought, maybe it gave birth to a whole new set of rules for your current culture in your own personal, personal stereotype of yourself? Like it's like, oh, if I were to go to the fucking, like, go to the, go down the aisle and go pick up some yogurts with active cultures, like, what would, what would be the active cultures that you have picked up and ate for yourself that came from your own udders, like it came from your own milking process as you birthed a thought to feed to another thought, you know. And then it's like, and then would any would something, I guess, would anyone say that as you get, how should I say, as somebody, is it, how should I say, it's better to get caught on a problem, I think, than it is to solve a problem, because you might be thinking about the problem too much. But if you get caught in a problem, you kind of have to use all your instincts, which might actually lead you to a better outcome because you're just not thinking about it as much. Yeah, and I think that's kind of the theme of the podcast this week, just because we didn't get anyone on Friday, so just sitting here talking, reminiscing about what good times are. And it's Father's Day. And does anyone ever think that their dad was probably like what's the word? That their dad was like the what's the word? Their dad is like the ever changing wind of a storm. They can come down and change a lot of shit, but damn, they really they really might wreck you for a minute too, because they might pass down some wisdom or trauma, but it's darn good to have to carry both weights, because at least you lifted for some reason. Got a little bit of allergies. It's like and then thinking about that too, lifting the weights of trauma or wisdom, it's like, damn, that's probably the same weight too. And you probably go, and whatever weight you choose, you're probably still going to be going the same way, just the load might be heavier or lighter depending on where you're at. And let's see. July 8th, repetition is key. July 8th. Shout out to RJ, inspiration for most of the jug. Dude's fire spinning family. Dude really doing it out there with the fire spinning. Loving every moment of breaking the world. Yeah, I think that's about it.